Yep, get into them, guys.
All right, about to get underway. All right, we're about to get underway here on this main field. We've got, for the subways, I'll be leading them out. We'll have Beth Shepherd. Beth Shepherd, Annie Gleason and Chloe Freer. In the second section, we got Dakota Collins, Alina Pond, and Ella Frankham. Then on the KFC, we got Lily Bradow leading them out, Charlie Clark, and Lane Riley. In the second section, we got Mackenzie Grundy, Charlie Cameron, and Bridget Hardy.
Did you get all that?
I've had a bit of a change. All right, as I said, for the KFC, right now, Stacey Bowden in full control. Got some great co-commentators here this weekend. It's the Dean Castles, Trini Collins, Dean Hafey, and Tom O'Neill. Tom O'Neill plays a more of a blocker roach approach to it all. Just comes in. Oh, Tom's the timekeeper, actually. Right now, it's a development weekend, so up the front, we got the two young ladies up the front. They're into it. Ball's going in. It's coming out on that side of the Lily Bradow. Bradow now got the ball on the big bay mare. This is Lily Bradow. Bradow slams it into the ground, gets a nice bounce back. Little Chloe Freer's right up, locked up beside her. Chloe Freer on the grey. Oh, nice bit of duck and dive. This by little Lily Bradow. Bradow round the front. Bradow, nice quick goal. The coach down there for that for the KFC we have got is Mr. Matt Hardy, the Youth Development Officer of Queensland. Rightio, ball's going in, it's going out the back. Who's got the better of the turn? This is Chloe Freer. Freer picks it up now. That goes down, trying to link up over the line with her number one in Betty Shepherd. Shepherd locked right up beside her, pulls a nice pass down. Shepherd and a quick goal. Oh, hit the PVC. Now she comes back. Comes back to circle around. This is young Betty Shepherd, ducks in around the back with a beautiful turn and a quick goal. The mare's at Beth Shepherd's.
Yeah.
All right, that's a score. Hey? We got a 1-all. Oh, ball's going in, it's coming in the front of the line. Beth Shepherd's got her eyes on it. Where is it? Down. They're trying to look at it. Beth Shepherd's got her eyes set on it. She couldn't quite pick it up. She reaches down again, the little long arm of Beth Shepherd. And goes down this time, picks it up, looks for her partner in crime, puts it across there. Shepherd. This is little Annie Gleason. Gleason got it back now. Annie Gleason comes in. Oh, cops plenty of pressure, but she's equal to the task. This is young Annie Gleason. Oh, great bit of racket work. Puts a nice little swing on the racket. Gets out of trouble again. Looks a bit like a father out there at the moment. Oh, cops a big one. And being unloaded, couldn't quite, who's this? Young Bradow's picked it up, I think. This is young Lily Bradow. Bradow. Now she starts to smoke the horse down the sideline. Chloe Freer comes across. In hot pursuit is Annie Gleason. Gleason puts plenty at her, but she's equal to the task. Oh, Bradow, great bit of stick work there. And I tell you what, great work, Chloe. I'd say she fell off in the paddock before Trent because she never let go of them reins. Oh, right, there you go. I've just got some hot information. Chloe fell off yesterday, and her horse took off and left her. So today she's learned a lesson. She's hung onto the horse, and she doesn't have to walk and find the pony. Good to see Chloe up and about. I think that's it's the first fall we've had on the main field so far. She's just stretching the old bones. She's right, Stacey. She's okay. Stacey, good. She's a bit better than Trent and I would be still lying there. Tommy O'Neill would probably be crying there. Right, this is a game between Subways and the KFC. And our coach of the Subways, is our co-commentator up here at the moment, is Trent Collins. And then we, for KFC, as I said, we have Mr. Matt Hardy. So we've got a scoreline of 1-1 at the moment. And to take the free throw, this will be young Lily Bradow. She's Jamie Bradow's daughter. This is Lily Bradow. Oh, she made a little bit of a mess of that, but she couldn't quite get back to it. Chloe Free will go down and pick it up. A little bit of work by young Chloe. Chloe, lovely little turnaround on the nice little grey pony. Chloe Freer comes out, slams. Oh, got it, not the most favourable bounce. It beats her back. Oh, pounced onto that was Bradow. Bradow couldn't quite handle it over the line. Freer doing a few circles around over the top of it. She'll have a second crack at this. Slams it in. Oh, got it back. Nice bit of work by young Chloe Freer. Freer now starts to head downfield now, trying to link up with Shepherd. Oh, cops plenty, but a great bit of work. Oh, she's carried it over. Stacey Bowden right behind her. So whistle on, whistle on. She carried over the centre line of the horse. About to have a free throw. This is we'll try and that's Gracie Bradow's got to go down there, and we got our number 3. And this case, that's a young Lane Riley. This is young Lane Riley now. No, it's not. Sorry, it's our number 2 in Charlie Clark. And she's been unloaded. Balls goes loose out on the ground. They've all had a bit of a chop at it. Everyone's right over it. But who's come up with it now? I think it'll be Annie Gleeson. This is young Gleeson now. Annie Gleeson lets the chestnut bally pony gallop downfield. Beth Shepherd's locked right up beside her. And I tell you what, she's got a good bit of stick work on her, Trenny. This is young Annie Gleeson. Puts the pass across straight into the racket. Great pass. Straight into the racket of young Beth Shepherd. Shepherd now. On the little mare they call Pepto. This mare's a young mare, and she's out of she's by the great sire in One Stylish Pepto. And Shepherd now just waiting for a little opportunity up against young Riley. Great to see these kids come down from the north. Oh, ducks in around the back. But I tell you what, Riley's doing a very good job on it. Shepherd. And you got a scoreline of, I think it's about 1-1, Plute, is it? And goes in around the back and a quick goal. Is that 2-1, you think, Plute? 2 goals to 1. Pluto, he's a bit more professional than us. We try and keep it in our head, but Plute's actually... he's got it all written down. Got a 2-1 scoreline. Subway over KFC. Go back to the far side of the field. Waiting for a straight line. And Stacey Bowden puts the ball in. It's come out. Annie Gleeson. She's going to eat this one up. Gleeson had a pretty solid game so far. This is her 3rd touch for the so far in this first chucker. Gleeson steadies it down. Beth Shepherd. Oh, putting plenty of Shepherd. This is young Gleeson. Gleeson. No, she says, I'm not giving it to you there. Becky Shepherd. Gleeson does a nice little turnaround on the pony. This time it opens up, puts a lovely pass straight into the racket of Shepherd one more time. And another quick goal. Takes them on to 3 goals to 1. Annie Gleason's done some beautiful passes over the line. We've got Beth Shepherd, Annie Gleason. And ball's going in, it's going out the back. Riley couldn't quite enter. Charlie Clark's got a head down there. Who's come up with it? Young Bradow. This is Bradow now. Pins the ears back and heads down. Chloe Freer drops up beside her. Bradow, she'll be looking for the bounce. Oh, couldn't quite handle it. Ken Freer, who gets back first to it? Bradow's got a first crack at it. Bradow, oh, couldn't quite handle it. The little grey stands over the top and picks it up. This is Chloe Freer, and that's time. That's time at the end of the first chuckle. We got a scoreline of 3 goals to 1. 3 goals to 1. We just see that Pluto, he's on the ball this morning. He's pretty proud of Andy Gleason. He told us that he just sold her that racket. It's a Milner racket. To be correct, I think her father played with a lot of Milner rackets. Still does. There you go. Rightio, about to get underway here. Dakota Collins, Alina Pond, and little Ali Frankham. They're up against Mackenzie Grundy, little Charlie Cameron, and Bridget Hardy. Ball's going in, it's going in the middle of the pack, and who's going to come up with it? Colin, no, they've got their eyes down. Who's got their eyes? Being picked up this time. Away she goes, little Mackenzie Grundy. Mackenzie Grundy, couldn't quite handle the bounce. And in comes, Mackenzie Grundy gets back, swoops it up like a seagull. We got a scoreline of 3 goals to 1 to Subways. KFC, they've ducked in around the back, and Matt Hardy will be pretty happy with that one. Little Mackenzie Grundy. We might pop you over to Mr. Trent Collins. He'll continue calling this one. He's just got one of those cancer sticks in his mouth, so we'll interrupt that.
Radio, fast on the field out here now. Umpire looking for a straight line. Ball comes in down underneath the threes there. Hardy had a line locked on it, but this is, who's that with the ball in a racket? No, still on the deck. Now, this is the KFC team here through Mackenzie Grundy. Grundy turns up, ball comes out. Collins got a line locked on beside it now. Collins right over, but this is that young girl, and Ella Frankham now. She's quite safe cutting the ball now, Frankham. Collins out in front. They run down to the 30-yard line. Ball comes in. Collins puts it down. Still on the deck. Who's going to win the race back to it here? Collins now. Parks up on top of it. Riding the little young breezy gelding out here now. Dakota Collins flicks one from in front. Through the goalposts. That'll be somewhere around the 3 goals plays 2. 4 goals plays 2. Official score. Great development weekend here this weekend with the kids all getting mixed up. We've got clubs playing against clubs and kids playing with different kids they haven't played with. And it's good to see a lot of young horses out here and developing for the future. And take on now well here by Alina Pond now. She's takes a check up on the pony now. Looks to let the little bay pony float downfield. Ella Frankham riding shotgun for her now. Cameron, she's trying to get up to take the ball off her now. Pond makes her way up, looking for Collins to get free. Pond, they just a little bit of miscommunication now. Ball comes in on the deck. Who's going to have first call? Collins. She gets has her eye on the ball forward to the post. And that should be another goal. Somewhere around the 5 goals plays 2. Alina Pond out there, some great carry work. Didn't panic and just made her way downfield. Ella Frankham riding shotgun for her. Rightio, far side of the field now, ball, Alina Pond, she's having a big game out here. Now Pond gets the baby pony travelling forward. Now, puts the fake in one way, now the other. She's got Frankham riding shotgun, taking a player for her now. Pond, getting hard marked up out here by Cameron. Pond got to make her way downfield and link up with Collins now. Ball will come. Collins takes it out of nowhere. Now, spins up on the little breezy pony. Comes across the front of the post. Collins looks to turn up out in the corner now. Forward, sees the post. There's another goal. 6 goals plays 2. Subway just on a little bit of a roll out here. Alina Pond playing a absolute cracker game on the main field here this morning. She's liking the live stream. She's come alive. Yeah, that's right. Justin, little horse Dakota's playing, a little 3-year-old. She's done most of the work on this little pony now. Collins takes it out of the front. Now she lets him have some range. She better keep awake. Grundy takes it off her on the deck. Snaps up well here by Hardy. Hardy now circles up into the 6. She needs to turn things around out here for KFC. Now out over the line. Gets a bit of a shocker bounce. Ball still on the deck. Cameron, I tell you what, have a look at that for a pickup. This is young Cameron now, riding the big brown pony. Cameron looking for a one here in Grundy, copping plenty by Pond. Now ball in, just got a bit of a loopy pass there now. Grundy good enough to get it back. Got to get around the heavy marking up here of Frankham. This is Mackenzie Grundy. She's only been playing for about, I think it's the 2nd season, so come along leaps and bounds. Now Grundy forward to the post, goal time. I'll tell you what, that all comes back to the excellent work by Cameron up the far end. And young Hardy to turn the ball around. That's everyone in the section's got to touch the ball in, and they're starting to put it together now. KFC on the comeback. Tommy O'Neill doing a bit of coaching over at the Grundy's place, and he's definitely got Mackenzie Grundy on fire out here now. Taken down well there by Frankham. She wants another one on the board. Now Frankham looking for Collins to get going. Frankham up to the 30-yard line. Ball comes across. Snaps up by Collins. Forward to the post. Goal. Lovely snap by Frankham out of the back of the lineup then. Just timed it well, didn't leave too early. Rightio, now ball comes in. This is Hardy with another snap out of the back. Seeing Frankham do it the lineup forward and said, I'll have my go this time. Now Frankham, Hardy makes her way up. Looking for Mackenzie Grundy, but Ella Frankham doing a cracking job there at Grundy. Ball's on the deck. Who's going to win the race back to it here? Collins. She's just got to get the pony to flatten out a little bit. Now, Ella Frankham, she's got hold of the ball now. Frankham, she's got him locked up either side of her now. No, needs to get out of there. Pond's trying to get in to help her. Now Frankham gets away. Just looking for the check-up on the chest-up pony. Taken off. Regathers, no. Lost it. This is Cameron. Cameron, tell you what, she's like the old man. Can cop plenty out here. Circles up on the nice brown pony now. I guess he's Grundy out in front. Cameron makes her way down. Nice little pass in. No, it's on the deck. Who's going to win the race back to it here? Frankham. Looks like Grundy's got her eyes. No, this is Ella Frankham. Frankham looking for Dakota Collins. Ball comes out. Now, Dakota should probably let a horse float downfield. Takes the check up instead. Collins looks for Lena Pond. Nice little pass goes across there to Pond. Pond now, she's had a pretty good chucker out here. Pond. Copping plenty. Taken on the sideline. No, ball comes out. Whistle's on. That'll be time. Thank you, players. That will be time.
All right, thanks, Trini. He's got to go and get a pony ready for the next one. But I tell you what, young Charlie Cameron, she is everywhere. Then she got a nice big black pony, riding very well. Just to bring you a bit of an update on a couple of those ponies out there that the horse that Little Dakota Collins is playing. It's by a horse called Breezeway. It's a brother to the famous Bud, and doing a wonderful job. That pony's only just turned 3-year-old, and I see the horse that out there Tom and I were just discussing. There's that come from out of the Slido family with young Alafrankum riding. Is a horse called Kitty that Lawrence Slido was selected on to go to the Ballarat Nationals. So that's just a few horses we know a little bit about. Young Charlie Cameron, she's the daughter of Craig Cameron. Craig was he played in many nationals, and he's been a member of the Gold Coast Club, and he's been around a bit, Craig. So back in Queensland, and made a home at the Gold Coast again. So his daughter's going very, very well. Young Bridget Hardy, she's Matt Hardy's little sister. So they're all going well. We got some good young players coming through there. Young Charlie Clark. Charlie's she's the Stacey Collins' niece. Stacey and Trent. So and Annie Gleeson, she's Matty Gleeson's daughter. So Matty was a captain of our Australian teams on numerous occasions, and was a high-level player of the Warwick Club for a long, long time. So out they come. What have we got, Cleo? What's the score? We've got a 7-3 scoreline to Subways. This is Stacey Bowden from the Wandoan Club out there in the west. She lives in the north, but she plays in the west. You've got two talented young ladies. We've got young Jasmine and Emily. And I haven't seen Jeff about for a little bit. All right, now about to get underway. This is young Charlie Clark. Clark goes down. Oh, does a nice little pick-up. Chloe, young Charlie Clark plays for the Tansey club. This is Charlie Clark going down to try and link up over the line with the number one in young Bradow. And Bradow plays for the Chinchilla club. Bradow, just Chloe Frere's doing a big job down there, and we got our whistle on. We'll just wait for our decision of our. Must have been just carried over there. Rightio. Great bit of work there. This is young Chloe Freer to take the free throw. Pops a nice little one out for herself. Oh, it comes in underneath the young Chloe. Couldn't quite handle it. Bradow couldn't handle it. Chloe's got her eye set on it. Bradow's got her eye set on it. They've all come. Oh, big hit by Chloe Freer. Great bit of work. And does a lovely little offhand pick up on the little grey pony. This is Chloe Freer. You haven't seen much of this young lady, but she's showing her skills here on the Burnsy Bluefield. This is Chloe Freer. Slams it into the ground. Didn't get a very good bounce as she come out. Oh, they call Annie Gleeson. Couldn't quite handle it. It goes down. Little Betty Shepherd's got her eyes on it. Shepherd cops a nice big hit. This is the Subway girl. This is little Shepherd. And does a nice little turn back, pops it across. Oh, Chloe Freya's got it. She's going to be the most popular girl on the field, but she's equal to the task. Chloe Freya now gets travelling. They just got to link up. Chloe and young Bethy Shepherd, they need to get to side by side. And Chloe Freya's copping plenty over there. I tell you what, great bit of racket work by young Freya this time. And whistle on. A little hit down there. Stacey Bowden right on the job. This will be Bethy Shepherd. Beth Shepherd. She's the daughter of Trish and Shuey Shepherd. This is Beth Shepherd. And I'll tell you what, a little bit about this young lady. She's 12 years old, but she's 13 tomorrow. Her birthday's tomorrow. 13 years old, Beth will be. And Beth Shepherd, copping plenty, does a nice little turn back. This is Bethy Shepherd, ducks in around the back, and a quick goal. Subway. Subway over KFC at the moment. We've got Beth Shepherd, Andy Gleeson, Chloe Freya. They are up against Louie Bradow, Charlie Clark, and little Lane Riley. Ball's going in, it's coming out the back. Freya's got her eye set on it, goes down, couldn't quite handle it. Gleeson couldn't quite handle it. Bradow couldn't quite handle it, but the lady in the middle, she won't miss it. There's little Beth Shepherd, pops it across now to her cousin Annie Gleeson. This is Annie Gleeson now. Annie Gleeson puts the brakes on the chestnut pony. Annie Gleeson copping plenty, but she's got very good skills, young Annie Gleeson, and puts it across. Oh, Shepherd just had a look at the last minute and picks it up. Does a nice little turn away, Beth Shepherd. Goalposts open up, and Matt Hardy takes it straight down between the middle of the six. Subway are out in front over KFC. Subway. What food do you like the best, Thomas? Subway or KFC? KFC by the body, he reckons. Okay, that's his body, he means. Oh, that's a great little take out of the front of the line by Bradow. Oh, look at little Chloe Freya right up, giving her a handful. Chloe Freya up against the number one in Bradow. This is Bradow. Bradow done the little dummy and it was enough. Straight between the posts. Tell you what, Tommy, Chloe Freya's got a good little grey pony. As they go back to the far side, Subway still out in front on KFC. Stacey Bowden over there. Going to get to see a good game coming your way in the next one. Can't wait to have a look at that one. Rightio, and here we go, back in action. This is young Riley. This is Lane Riley. Lane Riley now does a nice little turn around, puts the brakes on the pony. And there she's calling for it. Oh, pulls it down nicely, Bradow. She's had her hands full down there. Young Chloe Freya on the little grey. We'll have to try and find out a little bit about the grey. Chloe Freya. Oh, Bradow cops plenty, but she's equal to it. Another quick goal. Subway, the KFC group are coming back, but Subway still hold the lead. 9-5 from the official scorekeeper and Mr. Pluto Castles. In this next one, it's going to be a cracker. Can't wait to see how that one goes. We got Toyota versus the BMW crew, with Sam Allen and Craig Cameron to take control of that. Waiting for a nice straight line. Ball's going in. It's coming down into the middle of the pack. Oh, this is Bradow on the swoop again. We've got a score on about 9-5. Bradow slams it in. Oh, she couldn't quite reach far enough, but the little grey, is it going to get up on the inside? No, Bradow covered the ball beautifully. Great bit of work by Bradow. She covered the ball and come up with a little offhand pickup. This is Bradow. Bradow does a beautiful turn in front of the post and a quick goal. 9-6, Bradow starting to dig them back into this game for the KFC. Right, back in action. Oh, Chip kicks it forward. This is Lane Riley. And goes in. Oh, Bradow couldn't quite handle it. And it's down loose on the ground. Shepard's got a right set on it. Shepard needs to dig down and look for it. She's come up with it. Oh, puts it across to little Andy Gleason. Gleason, let's see. Pony Gallop puts her brakes on. Oh, and unfortunately for Gleason, she carried over the centre line of the pony. Great bit of work. Been unloaded. Young Charlie Clark. Charlie Clark steps forward to take the free throw. Charlie Clark pots a little one out for herself. Runs onto it, couldn't quite get it. It rolled up and down her leg. And now she's got her eye set on it again, but couldn't quite pick it up. It'd have to be nearly close into the area. And it's over in the area there, and Bradow couldn't quite handle it. And that's time. That's time at the end of that one. Got a 9-6 score line. We might, well, we're just waiting for that next group to come on. Yeah. Rightio. Chloe Freer. Chloe, could you turn around and come back here, please, love? We might just try and catch up with Chloe and we'll just find a little bit out about Chloe. She's a girl that we haven't sort of seen a lot of. So, Chloe, just jump off your horse, love, and we'll ask you a few questions, eh? I'll hold your horse now. You've got to look back towards Joe there. Chloe, you tell us a little bit about yourself, and we want to know a little bit about your horse, who you play for, and how long you've been playing.
I play for Darwin, and I've been playing for about 3 or 4 years now. 3 years, I think. Yeah. We come from around Gingy and Bundaberg area. Yeah.
Righto, we'll keep you rolling. You're going well. Tell us a little bit about your pony.
So she's a Taylor horse that we got from Frank and Michelle. She's been played by Jess Taylor a bit in Nationals and Willie Taylor as well. And then we bought her end of last year or the year before. And just, she's been working really great for me.
And you're enjoying the competition here this weekend?
Yeah, it's been great. Thanks.
You're getting some good coaching from Trent Collins?
Yeah, he's been really great over the weekend.
Righto, good girl. Thanks for having a yarn to us. No worries. There you go. You better say hello to Mum.
Hello, Mum.
So I'm playing very well.
I'm playing well, thanks, Mum.
Good girl. All right, thanks, Chloe. Thanks for having a yarn to us. Righto, we're in the way, keep going. We got Subway Chloe's team's out in front at the moment, so Grace Bradow tried to do something about that. And we're in the action. Pluto, do we have another goal or not? No, not yet. So the score hasn't changed. Subway's still out in front. Rightio. We've this is the number one in Dakota College. I'll tell you what, this young lady is doing a very, very good job. You wouldn't see many kids the age of this girl riding a 3-year-old pony. And I know for a fact that she has done 95% of the work on this pony. So congratulations to young Dakota, because she's doing a heck of a job on this little pony. So that's what this weekend's about. She wanted to get it started, and She's looking for her next bud. Rightio, that's Ella Franco. Couldn't quite handle it. They've all had a crack at it, and everyone's overrode it. But no, little Dakota Collins comes through, picks it up. This is Dakota Collins, plays for the Tansey Club. Dakota Collins puts the brakes on. This is a great bit of work. She's doing a heck of a job on this pony. Young Dakota Collins slams it in. Oh, does a nice regather. Great little pony, this fella. He's a good horse for the future. As I said, he's only just 3-year-old, this pony, and another quick goal from Dakota Collins. Trent, he'd be one of the last breezy horses around this fella. He's by a horse called Caught Breezeway. Breezeway was by Jesse James. He was a horse that Lyndall and myself bought about 20-odd years ago. Probably about 25 years ago at a well-camped quarter horse sale. We bought him to buy to put over thoroughbred mares, and that's what Trent's done here, and that's what he's got. So he'd be the last breezy horse about, this little fella. He'd be the youngest one, I should say. Okay, about to get underway again. And Subway have held the lead all the way. The ball going in. It's gone out the back. Oh, lovely, lovely takedown. Now they just got the KFC team's just got to get back into this a little bit. They're not too far out of it. This is young Bridget Hardy. Hardy puts a nice little pass across. Couldn't quite handle it. Frankham comes in on the inside, picks it up. This is the horse they call Kitty. As I said, this pony was purchased from the Slido family, and she is Lauren's mare that she played a little bit on, and couldn't quite pick it up. They've all left it there behind. Mackenzie couldn't quite get it. Mackenzie Grundy. Well, Sept forward, who's taking the free throw. This is Kitty to take it with Ella Frankham. Puts a nice pass across, but it couldn't quite handle it. It's loose in the ground. Collins has actually got it somewhere near her hip. And she's had a bit of trouble getting it out. She finally got it out, and it's loose out on the ground. We'll have to see who comes up with it. They're all reaching for it. Alina Pond couldn't quite pick it up. And at the end of it comes up as Franklin's got it, and Collins zooms up beside her. Collins puts a lovely pass over the line from Franklin. Collins does the smart thing and pulls out of it. This is Dakota Collins. Collins comes in around the back, puts a little a little bit of a bump there. Time off. Just a little mishap, that was all. It's too fast and action-packed for me. Oh yeah, we'll keep rolling along. Time back on. That's young Collins and young Hardy down there in the goal scoring areas. It goes back to our commentary, to the far side, I should say. This is ball's going in. It's been pulled down to the middle of the pack on this occasion. That's young Charlie Cameron. Cameron, no, she's lost it. Cameron will have another crack at it. Oh, no, he's come up with it. This is Frankham. Frankham's got the ball now. This is young Ella, copping plenty by young Cameron, and Cameron unloads it. Loose back on the ground. Pond goes at it. Pond picks it up, and I tell you what, Grundy's given it plenty, but Pond was just done a little bit of clever work with her stick work there. She's got to try and get the stick up out of there now before it bumps out of her stick, but she has. This is Pond. Alina Pond does a nice bit of tricky work again with her stick work. Great bit of work. This is Pond. She's just looking after the ball. This is Alina Pond. And Cameron would love to get near. Cameron's got a big, fast black pony and goes around. This is Mackenzie Grundy chasing her. Come on, Grundy got her right on just before the line. The ball's loose in the area. And Collins and Hardy are having a bit of a jostle down there one more time. And ball beats about over the sideline. Wait for a decision from our umpire. And that will be in the way of Bridget Hardy. Bridget Hardy to take the free throw. This is Bridget Hardy. Hardy pops a nice little one out for herself, comes on it on the little offhand side, on the near side of the horse. Looking to try and link up. I'll tell you what, if she get, Cameron had her eye set. Young Cameron's got it. I'll tell you what, if she lets this pony go, she'll have a bit of speed. This is young Cameron, but I'll tell you what, Elena Pond's all over. She's only a young lady, and let the way she goes. The big black pony goes downtown now, trying to link up over the line with the number one. I'll tell you what, it'll be a fast pony. I'd like to see it gallop out. Probably not with a kid on it, but with someone else. But this is young Cameron. Cameron. Now, trying to link up, doing a very good job. It's a nice pony. Puts a beautiful pass straight over the line into the racket of Grundy. Grundy. As Trini said, this young girl, they haven't been in the game for long. This is Mackenzie Grundy. Oh, done a nice little turn in around the back. Great goal, Mackenzie Grundy. Subway still hold the lead. 11-7. As they come back to the front of the line, we got Collins and Grundy. Ball's going in. Oh, lovely takedown by young Pond again. Got a great bit of stick work, this young lady. This is Pond, a little that's Charlie Cameron. And I tell you what, she's going to be a tiger in another couple of years, young Charlie Cameron. And away she goes down. This is Pond, Elena Pond. She got a clever little bit of stick work on her Pond. And she's got to try and get the ball into the area and pops it in. But who's going to win the race? On the inside is Hardy. Hardy should come up with this one. This is young Bridget Hardy. Now Dakota Collins up against her, puts the pass straight across into the racket. This girl did a beautiful delivery before. This is young Charlie Cameron. She just got to wait for her number one to get down the other end of the field. Charlie Cameron goes in around Collins. Collins would love to have a crack at it. I'll tell you what, Elena Pond comes at her. Charlie Cameron goes down, and where's the ball? Going loose on the ground. Who's going to be the first back to it? This is Franklin comes. They've all overrode it. Goes back. Mackenzie Grundy. She's going to get first shot back at it. Mackenzie Grundy comes up with it. McGrundy up against it. That's time. That's time at the end of that one. Rightio, KFC running out winners. Subway running out winners over KFC. 11 goals to 7. We might get young Mackenzie Grundy. Could you come here, please, Mackenzie Grundy? We might have a yarn to young Mackenzie. I think that's trying to shake your hands, Dave. Mackenzie, can you hop off your horse, love? All right, come here. I'll hold your horse for you so you can hold it. Come around here. Look back at Joe there. Right. Where are you from, Mackenzie?
I'm from Kingaroy.
You're from Kingaroy. Now, I want you to keep telling us a little bit about yourself and how many members of your family played and how did you get into polocrosse?
Okay, so I'm 14 and I've been playing polocrosse for about, I don't know, a season maybe. Mum, Dad, and my 2 sisters, not Dad, play polocrosse. And I don't really know how I got into it. But I've been riding horses for my whole life, and yeah.
That's good. Now, I think, are you the Grundys from Toowoomba?
No.
No. Okay, there you go. The heap of Grundys are at Toowoomba. Now, where's your pony from?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. I can see why you're not holding him. He's rubbing all over me. So your sister plays?
Yeah. So Sophie was on the Queensland team last year, I think. Yeah, last season.
And are you a better player than her?
No, definitely not.
Oh, well, you might be one day. Okay? So best of luck. You've got one more game this afternoon. Yeah? I'll give you your horse back, and good luck for this afternoon.
Thank you.
No worries. Rightio, we'll get underway. We've got a good game coming your way. We've got the Toyotas. And they're playing the BMWs.